Bro, here's the hard truth. When a woman's not into you, she doesn't say it straight. She shows it through little actions that most guys ignore. Have you ever been texting or hanging out with a girl and thought, wait, is she actually into me or am I just wasting my time? Don't worry, man. We've all been there. Confused, overthinking every text, every look, every LOL she drops. It feels frustrating, sometimes even humiliating, like you're chasing something that just keeps slipping away. But here's the good news. Today I'll break down the 7 clear signs that a woman is not interested in you. No more second guessing, no more mixed signals. You'll know exactly where you stand, and you'll finally have the confidence to stop chasing dead ends and focus on the girls who actually value you. So let's get into it. The very first sign you need to watch out for. 1. She stops respecting your time. Bro, let's be real. Time is one of the clearest ways a girl shows if she's into you or not. When a woman actually likes you, she makes space for you in her life. She'll text back fast, show up on time, and even adjust her schedule just to see you. That's because your presence matters to her. But when she's not interested, man, she'll start treating your time like it's free and endless. She'll show up late without even saying sorry, cancel plans last minute, or leave your messages hanging for hours, sometimes even days. And here's the harsh truth. People always make time for what and who they truly care about. If she wanted you, you wouldn't need to beg for her attention. She'd naturally carve out time, no matter how busy she claims to be. Now here's the trap a lot of guys fall into. They make excuses for her. Maybe she's stressed, or she's probably just busy with school or work. Sure, life gets hectic, but when disrespecting your time becomes a pattern, it's not bad luck, it's low interest. And if you keep putting up with it, you're basically teaching her that your time has no value. Imagine this. You plan a dinner date on Friday. She agrees, but an hour before she hits you with, oops, I forgot I had something else. You say no problem and wait for her to reschedule. But guess what? She never does. Bro, that's not an accident. That's her silently telling you you're not a priority. And the more you accept it, the more desperate you look, which only pushes her further away. So here's the bottom line. Respect your own time first. If she won't, that's your sign to walk away. 2. Her phone becomes more interesting than you. Bro, you know that feeling when you're with a girl, but it seems like her phone is the real date? That's a brutal sign she's not into you. When a woman actually likes you, she's locked in. She's present, laughing at your jokes, asking questions, making you feel like you matter. But when she's not, suddenly, TikTok, Instagram, and random group chats become way more exciting than you sitting right there. Here's the harsh truth. Attention is the purest currency in attraction. If she can give endless focus to memes and notifications, but can't give you 5 distraction-free minutes, she's basically telling you, without saying a word, that she's checked out. It's not that she can't put her phone down, it's that she doesn't feel the need to, because in her mind, you're not the priority. The mistake most guys make is staying quiet. They sit there, sipping coffee, hoping she'll eventually notice them again. They don't call it out because they're scared to mess things up. But bro, ignoring it only makes it worse. The second you accept being second place to her phone, you're also accepting being second place in her life. And trust me, you'll never win competing against a glowing screen. Think about this. You're chilling at a cafe with her, and half the time she's typing away, laughing at messages. You ask, what's so funny? She just shrugs, says, oh, nothing, and goes right back to texting. That's your answer, man. Her attention's with someone else, not you. The truth is, a woman who values you will want you to feel heard. She'll flip her phone over, silence it, or put it away just to focus on the moment with you. But if she won't even look up from her screen, that's her telling you, you're not who she wants to connect with. 3. She's too busy for basic effort. Bro, one of the biggest red flags is when even the tiniest effort suddenly feels too much for her. At first, she was down to text, call, or meet up. But now, replying to a simple message, oops, I forgot. Hang out for an hour? I'm swamped. Even a quick phone call? Feels like you just asked her to move mountains. Here's the thing. Everybody gets busy. Work, school, family, we all have stuff going on. But people make time for the things and the people they actually care about. When a girl's into you, she'll find little ways to stay connected. She might text during lunch, call while running errands, or even plan weeks ahead just to make sure she sees you. When she doesn't care, She'll pull out the "I'm just so busy right now" excuse like it's her favorite shield. But pay attention, bro. She's not too busy to hang with friends, post on Instagram, or binge Netflix. She's only too busy for you. That's not about her schedule, it's about her priorities. And clearly, you're not high on that list. The trap most guys fall into is waiting it out. They convince themselves, she's just in a tough phase, or things will get better soon. But deep down, you know the truth. If she really wanted to see you, she'd make it happen. And if she's always hiding behind the busy excuse, then bro, she's already telling you, without saying it, that you're not the guy she's making time for. Quick pause, bro. If any of these signs are hitting close to home, I want you to take a second and drop one word in the comments that describes how you're feeling right now. Frustrated, relieved, motivated, whatever it is, put it out there. Or conversations feel like pulling teeth. Bro, you ever been in a convo where it feels like you're dragging a dead weight? That's exactly what it's like when a girl's not interested. When she actually likes you, the flow is natural. She laughs, asks about your life, shares her own stories. The energy bounces back and forth. You don't even have to think too hard because she's meeting you halfway. But when she's not into it, man, every chat feels like pushing a boulder uphill. You ask a question, she gives a one-word reply. You crack a joke, she throws you a weak smile or a dry lull. Suddenly, it feels like you're carrying the whole conversation on your back, and honestly, it's exhausting. Here's what's really going on. She's not emotionally invested. She's not thinking, how do I connect with this guy more? She's thinking, how do I get through this without leading him on? That's why it feels dry, lifeless, and leaves you wondering why you even bothered texting or meeting up. And notice she rarely starts conversations. If she does, it's usually because she needs something or feels obligated to respond, not because she's excited to talk to you. The hard truth is this: attraction makes people want to talk. It makes them curious, playful, and eager to keep the convo alive, even when there's nothing important to say. If you're always the one forcing it, always the one keeping it alive, that's a loud sign she's not into you. And bro, don't fall into the trap of thinking you can fix this by being funnier, more interesting, or dropping clever lines. Interest isn't created by better conversation tricks. It's either there or it's not. If you're the only one pulling, then trust me, it's not there. 5. She avoids being alone with you. Bro, here's a tough one. If a girl really likes you, she'll look forward to those one-on-one moments. That's when connection gets real. That's when chemistry has room to grow. But if she's not feeling it, she'll do everything she can to avoid being alone with you. Instead of hanging out just the two of you, she'll keep things in group settings. You invite her out and suddenly she's bringing a friend along. You run into her and it always happens in public spots, never in private, never in a more intimate space. That's not random, bro. That's her way of creating distance without saying it out loud. Now, a lot of guys miss this sign. They tell themselves, she's just shy, or she's really social. But let's be honest, if she wanted that alone time, she'd make it happen. A woman who's attracted to you will jump at the chance to have you all to herself. A woman who isn't, she'll make sure there's always a buffer between you and her. Here's the blunt truth. Too many men settle for crumbs. They think being near her, even in a group where they barely talk, is some kind of win. At least I'm around her, they tell themselves. Bro, wake up. Being in the same room doesn't mean you're building attraction. If anything, the more you hang around without her showing real interest, the deeper you sink into the friend zone she already placed you in. And here's the killer point. Comfort without attraction is the death of romance. If she avoids being alone with you, that's her message loud and clear. Don't waste your energy chasing private moments she doesn't want. You can't force intimacy with someone who's already decided she doesn't see you that way. 6. Her body language screams disinterest. Bro, here's the truth. Sometimes you don't even need her words to know how she feels. Body language is like her unfiltered voice, and it's brutally honest. When a woman's into you, you'll see it without her saying a thing. She leans in closer, faces you directly, locks eyes with you, maybe touches your arm when she laughs or plays with her hair. She'll find excuses to shrink the space between you. That's attraction without words. But when she's not interested, the complete opposite happens. Her body turns slightly away, even if she's right next to you. She crosses her arms like a shield, leans back, avoids eye contact, and keeps distance no matter how close you try to get. If you move in, she'll subtly step back. Her energy feels closed off, like she's putting up a wall to protect herself from something she doesn't want. The trap is, a lot of guys ignore this. They focus only on her words. But she smiled, or maybe she's just shy. Bro, don't fool yourself. Smiles can be polite, words can be misleading, but body language? It rarely lies. If she's pulling away physically, she's already made up her mind. Here's where you need to wake up. It's not your job to break down her walls. You're not some rom-com hero who can magically flip her feelings with persistence. If her signals are closed, that's her way of saying not interested. And chasing harder when her body says stay away? That's not confident. That's desperate. And nothing kills attraction faster than desperation. So, respect the signals, bro. If her body language is screaming she's not into you, believe it and move on. Save that energy for someone who actually leans in, not away. 7. She flirts with others in front of you. Bro, let's be real. If a girl is truly into you, she's not going to throw her attention at other guys when you're standing right there. When she likes you, her focus is on you. She wants you to feel like you're the one she's choosing in that moment. That's how genuine interest works. But if she's not feeling it, man, she'll have no problem laughing way too hard at another dude's jokes, playfully touching his arm or holding that long, lingering eye contact, all while you're right there watching. Sometimes it's not even meant to be cruel. It could be that she simply doesn't think of you that way, so she's not worried about how it looks. Other times, she knows exactly what she's doing. It's her subtle way of signaling you're not in her romantic lane. Either way, the message is clear. Her attraction is headed somewhere else, not toward you. So let's keep it real, bro. When a woman truly wants you, you'll never be stuck decoding her behavior. You'll feel it. She'll make it obvious. And here's the part most guys don't like to hear. Sometimes, women who aren't interested will still keep you around for attention, validation, or little favors, without ever intending to be with you. It's not an accident, it's just part of the dating game. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever spotted these signs before? Did you ignore them or did you walk away? Drop your story down in the comments, bro. I read through them and I'll reply to as many as I can because this channel isn't just about me talking. It's about building real conversations with guys who are ready to level up in life and love.